Hello everyone, my name is Heather and I'm the person behind Happy Puppy Truffles, and today is Saturday, so I wanted to share with you guys another fun kind of pattern that you can download from my website that you can use for any kind of origami project really. And I thought today's pattern would be something just kind of fun with some random little layers of color and some little spots to kind of look like a flower design sort of in some ways, I guess. And there's I think 8 different variations. There's just your basic, complementary colors, and then a couple of different variations of gray and black, just for some fun. And I thought I'd show you guys today how to make this box. I think this kind of a box can work really cool because you do get to add an extra color by using the white from the inside. So I'll show you guys how to make that with this piece of paper here. Again, you just go to my website and there's lots of different different kinds of paper there that you can check out. And if you print them out, you'll just cut along the little gray line there to give you a square sheet of paper. Now, the nice thing about this box design is that you can change how deep it is by how much of this top layer you roll down. This one I kind of did just a really thin band. I'm going to just fold down a little bit more when we do this one today to kind of show you guys the difference there. Because this is just your standard kind of pattern of paper, you can start really with it any which way. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to go ahead and start here with my color side facing down, and we're just going to fold the paper in half. And then go ahead and fold the 2 outer edges into the center, and this is called a door base, so get both of those folded into the center. And you can use a pattern to kind of remind you, make sure you're kind of folding straight if you need a little help with that. And then we're going to go ahead and take and fold part of this out, and I'm just going to go ahead and fold out to one of these little dots as a guide. And because the pattern is the same on both sides here, I can use that as a guide to make sure I'm folding the same amount. So this is just going to give you an idea. This is how deep the box is going to be here now, this width. So my band here is just a little bit thicker than it was on the other one. So I'll get this folded over. So once you've gotten both of those folded back, then I'm just going to return both of those creases to the center. And I take this top edge and we're going to fold down to make a triangle, and I want to fold to where the crease was. Now the crease is a little hard to see because this is patterned paper. But you could just double check to make sure that you can still fold that flap down over the part that you've creased down. And I'm going to do that for all 4 sides here. So just kind of fold each one of these towards the crease. Now you don't want it to be exactly on the crease. That makes it a little harder for this flap then to fold back over. But you just want to make sure you get that kind of close in there. So you have something like this. We are going to go ahead and fold this flap back out that we just folded down. So we have a nice big wide white area there. And then I'm just going to take this top part and fold so that I get flush with the edge of those little triangles I folded over. Fold straight down. You can use the center crease as a guide to help make sure you're getting everything lined up right here into a straight crease. Now I'll do the same thing over here too. And that's kind of the basics of your box. And then all you're going to do is just kind of open things up here and pop up all 4 sides and try to create the edges of your box. And you can kind of pinch on the sides to help make those creases a little clearer. Sometimes you need to kind of work the paper around to make sure it gets a good crease. And then you also want to make sure you've got nice solid creases along the edges of the base. And then as a final little bit, it helps to kind of try to almost reverse these diagonal creases just for a second to smooth them out so that they don't poof out in a weird way, so that you get a really nice smooth edge here if you can. And that should kind of give you this little finished box. Now, the more you fold down, you do get a wider separation, a little spot here that has no color. And you get a longer, less square box. You can kind of see this one is a little bit longer because of it being a little less deep. and the band is a little thicker. So you can kind of play around with it. You can really use this kind of style for any size paper. You could start with something that's not square and get different effects too. So a super easy way to make a quick and easy box. So that is kind of how you can use this kind of a pattern with that, and you know, it kind of lines up nice and looks really cool. So kind of a fun way to use this pattern. Again, you just go to my website and you can find access to all these different patterns there to enjoy, and you can use them for so many different things, not just this box of course, but any kind of project you might have for origami. Thank you guys always so much for watching. We'll have more patterns on Monday as well, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!